It's been 2 weeks since I started documenting my journey to becoming successful on YouTube. I've been trying for a while to become a successful entrepreneur with ecom, but my biggest struggle was just putting in the work and actually deciding to do each task that I had set out to do the night before. I spent a lot of time negotiating with myself and convincing myself that there was a better time to do it. But I just wanted to talk about how 2 weeks has genuinely changed the way that I view work, that I view like working out, for example, or reading and just anything like that. Like, I just want to talk about these 2 weeks and everything that it's done for me. So in the past 2 weeks, probably the best things that I've done are, number one, I became much more efficient with my work, and that's due to a lot more structure and planning when it comes to what I actually need to do in a day. Before these 2 weeks, a lot of times I would spend some time thinking in my head what I needed to do, and then just trying to remember, okay, what's next, and I would always either get overwhelmed thinking about all the different ideas, or I would just let some slip through and I would completely forget to do them. So I guess it's kind of a no-brainer, but I just started writing down what I needed to do and then just not negotiating with myself for when I need to do it. The second thing I did really well is I started reading, and I'm actually on pace for my 3 books a month. Tomorrow will be April 10th, and I will be finishing my first book tonight, and that book is called Eat That Frog. And then the next book I'm going to be reading is Think and Grow Rich. I'm going to do my best to read it in 10 days, but we'll see. I think it's like 250 pages or something close to that. But that's the next thing that I think I did really well, is reading, and it's genuinely changed my life. Like, reading is the reason I even started this YouTube channel in the first place, because the idea just popped into my head. I just thought, you know what, take action. And I found that posting these videos is a really great way to keep myself motivated, but also set myself up for, in the future, possibly being able to inspire some of you guys and showing you guys that it's possible. The last thing that I think I did well is I started working out like I said I would, and I've continued running. Granted, I haven't ran every single day, but I have made sure to run when I get the chance and not let it slip through too many times. While business is my first priority, I know that I can't just let my body go and focus on business alone. In terms of what I learned in these past 2 weeks, I guess I learned that you're really not that far away from the person you want to be. You just need to make sure that you don't turn each step that you need to take to get there into a big deal. Some tasks that seem like a big deal, and this is something I've learned, like, for example, if I want to record a video and I know it's going to take like an hour or an hour and a half, I make it a really big deal, but at the end of the day, after I get everything set up and I get in the flow, it's actually not difficult at all. I actually end up enjoying the process rather than feeling like it's difficult or that I didn't want to do it. The next thing that I'd say is just take a step. And I just say that in every video because it's as simple as that. If before you go to sleep every night you feel like you made one step towards your goals or making progress, and then each day you feel like you want to do just a little bit more and a little bit more, eventually it turns into a habit where you almost can't sleep without feeling like you made some sort of progress. And I personally don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a great thing. I think everyone should have some sort of drive to really feel like, you know, they're getting closer to their dreams. But to summarize everything, I'd say that I've never been more proud of myself in terms of the amount of progress I've made in such a short amount of time. And I'm sad that it took me this long to actually apply myself, because I've been running ecom for almost 2 years now. That being said, let's talk actual numbers, actual analytics with the brand, and let's see what we're actually doing and what I want to be doing in terms of revenue in the future. So if you look here, I've actually done $25,600 in revenue since September 25, and you'll see at the top it says payouts are paused. It's because I'm running a product that's pre-order, but because I was slacking in the first couple months, these watches are not actually out. And that's why I'm doing everything within my power to get these watches shipped. That will be within 30 days. And another thing you'll notice, my conversion rate is actually only 0.1%. Now, if I assume that after these watches are no longer pre-order and they'll be shipped out in 1.5 weeks and arrive, in a short period of time, if I just assume that my conversion rate will at least double, which I feel like is a very safe estimate, then that would mean that in the month of February, I would have done 10K in revenue just with a 0.2% conversion rate. With that being said, if my watches ship out by May 15th, I want to aim for a very safe 10K in revenue in the month of May, and then June is just going to be ridiculous because summer's hitting. I have nice watches shipping out, and it's not a long wait time. It's like they'll literally receive the watches in 1.5 weeks, if that. And then after I get these watches running smoothly and I have a system in place, I can actually start designing new watches to bring in and scaling up a different brand. And then I can essentially double my income through the same process. Guaranteed, June will be like a 15K, 20K month. July would probably be pretty similar. That has been my progress report. I will see you guys next Tuesday with another video. If you haven't already, please don't click subscribe, don't like this video. Just think about your dream and just take one step today, even if it's late at night. Do like 20 push-ups or something, I don't know, but don't go to sleep any day without feeling like you've done something to become a better version of yourself. So, see you guys.